Hello everyone, welcome back to another Walking Dead Season 5 video. So, I thought of something kind of crazy, and I want your guys' opinion on it because this is something that I kind of figured out on my own. This could mean nothing, but I feel like this could lead to something just because of the amount of evidence we have. But yeah, before we get started with the video, if you guys could leave a like, share, subscribe, that would help our channel a bunch, and let's get started. So as we all know, Telltale Games is currently working on The Wolf Among Us 2. It's been like heavily delayed and it could be possible it's coming out next year. I don't see it going on any longer at this point, honestly, but at the moment Wolf Among Us 2 is definitely the priority. But it made me think because Telltale Games actually like put on hold, or at least worked on other projects besides The Wolf Among Us 2. They actually released The Expanse, which came out before The Wolf Among Us 2. And it was announced at the Game Awards, by the way, The Expanse, a Telltale series. I think that game is the reason why Telltale Games actually had to like lower the company. I think they had to lay off a few people, if I remember correctly. So that was like a little bit disappointing because The Expanse didn't sell well. But yeah, the Game Awards is coming up in this year. It's coming up December 12th, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm personally really excited to see if Telltale Games are going to show up, and part of me thinks that they are. In case you guys don't remember, Telltale Games actually got money from Skybound Games, and I think they have like a partnership from what this article says, and this was from 2023, so it's over a year now that this has been announced about like their relationship and partnership, and they mentioned that they have an unannounced game, so clearly they're working on something else. Like, it is for sure happening, like they are working on another game, they just haven't announced it yet. And it made me think about like the relationship with Skybound Games specifically, about how maybe that they're working on another Walking Dead game, and even mentions in an article that they worked on, Skybound worked on the Walking Dead series, or at least helped finish it. It made me start to think about like how far or how close is their relationship with Skybound, and it got me thinking. But yeah, they had a humble bundle deal that's actually happening right now. Actually, if you paid like $16, I think, or $12, you get all the games, and it shows The Expanse, The Wolf Among Us, Batman, and Tales of Monkey Island. Something that's interesting is that Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, is here. So why is this here in the Telltale collection? Because this makes me think that there's like going to be another Walking Dead game if Telltale Games were able to get a hold of the Walking Dead Telltale series onto the Telltale collection. That's something that I find really interesting about this so far. Now, you could argue that, well, of course it's originally made by Telltale Games, it's going to be added on there, but why isn't Tales from the Borderlands added to this humble bundle list? That means Tales from the Borderlands is not owned by Telltale Games anymore, it's owned by Gearbox. And so why is Walking Dead Telltale Definitive Series here if it's owned by Skybound themselves? So that legitimately got me thinking that I think they're working on another Walking Dead game, because if they were able to get the Walking Dead in their Telltale franchise back, this makes me think that there's going to be another Walking Dead game and that they have a good relationship with Skybound, especially with the $8 million that they mentioned in that other article. So that's what personally got me thinking. This is definitely a stretch of a theory, but I've really been thinking about it. I think the reason why I think Skybound still owns Walking Dead Telltale Definitive Series, but I think Telltale Games themselves have like an IP back, and they're just like working with them quietly about it, and they haven't made this big announcement yet about owning the Walking Dead IP, because I think most likely Skybound still owns the IP and they're just working on their IP themselves, but they have a good relationship at the moment. That's what I currently think. I wouldn't be surprised if Telltale's Walking Dead Season 5 or spin-off game gets announced at the Game Awards. So be on the lookout for that, and let me know if you guys like this theory, because I was really thinking about this. It's been a while since I've been thinking about this. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, would help our channel a bunch. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next video, and have a good one. Bye everyone.